Hey everyone, Draker here, back with some more Digimon Reboot Idol. So I wanted to show you guys all the new stuff we've gotten in this update, which is quite a bit. The first is that some Digimons, mostly SSS Plus Digimon, have had some effects added to their skills. In Omegamon X's case, the F1 now has a chance, at almost 10% chance to freeze the enemy for 3 seconds. And they all have slightly different effects on their skills. Now another update we got is the new Mailbox system. You will receive some rewards for either maintenance or some errors that come up. You'll have them all here. As you can see, we come here and we can claim them. The nice new item we got this event is these new shoes that give more experience and movement speed, so make sure to not miss that. The mails are open for 3 days. Okay, so we also got a new map over here at Temir level 115, and you can see some of the event items like the summon ticket and the Omegamon X box have been moved from Glacier to this new map. And as you can see, we also have the Zhuqiaomon passes and the energy. So yes, the new Zhuqiaomon boss is now out. You can craft all the accessories and clothes from him. I'll show you in a second. And we also have this experience share component, which I'm gonna show you right now what you can use it for. So if you come over here to Andromon, we have a whole bunch of new exchanges. One is this auto skill for world bosses. This is an item that lets you automatically use skills so you don't have to press them every time. The cost for this is 200 Tera, so it's gonna be quite a while before you can craft it, so keep that in mind. Now we also got Paramon X added permanently. You can see the crafts here. You're gonna need, the biggest log is gonna be 500 X antibody volunteer and 25 Tera here. We also have new crafts for Zhuqiaomon's cores. You can now exchange them, 10 of them for 50 of the crystals. Here we have the Zhuqiaomon clothes as well. In this case, you can craft it by using the Zhuqiaomon clothes. It's gonna go like that. You first craft the Zhuqiaomon clothes, then you go into Zhuqiaomon, and it's probably gonna be the same for the future Baihumon and Kinglammons. And the other new permanent thing we got is ZeedMillenniummon, sorry. It's been added permanently into the game. You can see the total cost is 65 Tera. However, this item right here, the Millenniummon Soul, that's gonna be quite the endeavor to craft. If we go over here, you have it here at Demon, and you can see it requires 1 Millenniummon that is level 120. You also need 100 ultimate capsule energies, 300 Digimon energies, 15 teras, and you have a success of 30%, so it's not guaranteed to get the S item. So you could get it in 2 tries, or you could get it in 5 or in 10, depends on your luck. So be ready to spend a lot of money trying to do this and a lot of Millenniummons. But at least we have way more experience boosts now, so it's gonna be easier to get to 120 at least. Okay, back to the crafts. We also have, of course, the earrings. These start from the arena ones, since Zhuqiaomon doesn't have any earrings. You can see the stats here, they go up pretty quickly. I'm gonna have to get me some of these as well. But yeah, the game is now a pretty long marathon type game. You're not gonna get all of these in a few days. We also have some new clones here, Zhuqiaomon clones, for the stats from 26 to 30. I still have mine all at 15, I haven't tried to do anything further. And now this is another big addition, we now have the experience share permanently added as a free-to-play option. You just need to get 1000 components from the latest map, and you also need 100 Tera, so keep that in mind. And well, the experience shares now is way more useful than it was before, because all the Digimons that gave experience and beat boost, like ZeedMillenniummon here, you no longer have to have it in the party to get the effect. Just having it on the archive already gives you the boost. So right now I'm getting the 100% from ZeedMillenniummon and the 50% from ZeedMillenniummon, and I don't even have to have them here, which is nice. And if you also get the experience shares on top of that, that means you can level 3 Digimons at once. I still haven't been able to exchange mine, so I'm working on that. And then we have more clothes over here. You can see we go from 2000 attack to 5000 attack for the gloves, which is pretty crazy. And then the experience boost. Here we have the rings. Yeah, the stats go up pretty insanely quick. So doesn't really matter what you go for first, it's gonna be a nice and sizable boost. Well, minus this, since closings like HP and defense are mostly for defense, not for damage. And here's the other important part, we also have a craft for the equipment data now as well. It requires 150 crystals, so it's gonna take you a while, but at least you're guaranteed to get them at some point if your luck is not the greatest. Unfortunately, it uses the same crystals that you need for the clothes, so that means you're gonna have to do more runs on top of that, but it's good to have at least a guaranteed way to get them. Oh yeah, another important update we got today. Get over here real quick. We have a Chessmon here, which has the Reborn mechanic. As you can see, we can reborn our Digimon. So for example, if I go to Omega 1X, all the Digimons require the same amount of items at the same level, and the reborn only works for any Digimon that is not Rookie, Champion or Ultimate. Everything else should be able to reborn. Something I forgot to mention is the Digimon needs to be at level 120 to reborn. You can see I have all the Digimon I have here, I have 120, and obviously it can be either in your party or in your archive. Oh, and something important to keep in mind is whenever you reborn a Digimon, the reborn level sticks with the species. So for example, if I come here with Magnamon and I reborn Magnamon, if I evolve it to Magnamon X, the reborn would be at 0 because I haven't reborn Magnamon X. But if I then evolve a different Vmon to Magnamon, it will have the same reborn level as the one Magnamon had here. So for example, say I take this Magnamon to level 3, I evolve it to Magnamon X becomes reborn 0, and if I then get another Vmon that I evolve into Magnamon, that Magnamon will also be level 3. And you can see the first level is 2 Tera and a bit more, and some random materials here. So let's go ahead and try to reborn this, let's see what happens. As we can see, we got reborn. I think, yeah, the materials changed a bit, so now it asks for other materials, and it also asks for a bit more of the other ones, so that's gonna slowly be going up. However, we didn't actually lose level, we are still level 120, we didn't lose anything. So it's less of a reborn and more of a power up. You just do it whenever you have extra money and want some further stats. Reborning a Digimon gives you 3% extra HP, attack, critical, defense, and attribute damage. And you can do up to 30 reborns per Digimon, with the future 5 extra levels coming in a future update. So that would be a total of 35 reborns you can do for a total of 105 extra levels. Sorry, 105 extra percentage. Although right now it's just a 90% since you are capped at level 30. Okay, and as usual, I'll show you real quick where you can find the boss for Zhuqiaomon, but it's basically the same place as every other boss. You come to the terminal here, and it should be this way. And you can see the level requirement is 120. And as usual, you come over here and use the item on the boss. Alright, that's everything we got for this update. I hope you found it useful. If you have any further questions, let me know in the comments and I'll make sure to reply as soon as I can. Alright, I hope you guys enjoyed it and I'll see you all later.